Hey, so Kerry and I are here in Orlando, and we're literally behind one of the Waymo autonomous cars. Didn't think I'd see one here. Check it out. There it goes. No one even realizes it. Hey everyone, so driverless cars have arrived in Orlando. Kerry and I were just there. We saw one, and it's funny. I predicted this a really long time ago. I said to myself, the day is going to come when you're going to have to go to maybe a small country to drive your car again. It's not going to happen overnight, but these cars are using radar and Google, and apparently they're very, very safe. There's been very few incidents with them. They're driving around Orlando now. There's 10 test cities. Orlando's one of them. The biggest protests are coming, as you might have guessed, out of San Francisco, Los Angeles, and New York. Those taxi unions are really strong, and I don't know if they're going to show up there anytime soon. But these things are pretty affordable. They're between $50 and $100,000 to run one of these things, and of course, they don't have drivers. They don't get tired. It's all cashless. So I don't know. It's going to be something that's going to be very, very interesting and something to keep an eye on. And from what I could see, though, from what I saw of the car, it looks super cool. I mean, I've always been into science fiction. The only worry I have with it is that it'll obviously put eventually Lyft drivers out of business and Uber drivers out of business and taxi drivers out of business. We're coming into a very scary time. I mean, where a lot of the skills that we knew for decades and years and years and years are going to be what did the Twilight Zone episode? What did they say? How did it go? I thought it'd be funny to just put the Total Recall clip in from the beginning when Arnold Schwarzenegger and showing the Johnny cars because I thought that was a cool scene. But yeah, it's seeing one in Orlando up close. It was really amazing, and it kind of came out of nowhere. I was saying to myself, I didn't want the car to move. It was only there for about 10 seconds, and had to tell Carrie, grab the phone, videotape. What car? What car? And but yeah, we'll see what happens with this. I think it's going to be probably a very good thing, and it's obviously safer than drivers, and most of the time, and I think this is the future. You're dealing with AI, you're dealing with extreme technology, and the only worry is but progress. You can't stop progress. I mean, these were the same arguments that came up when you went from coal ships into, gas ships, into nuclear powered ships, or, different kinds of vehicles or whatever. So this is just something that's just going to it's going to happen no matter what. So I guess we could just embrace it. And yeah, like I said, one day we might be traveling to some far off place or going to a theme park and saying, yeah, this is what it is to drive a car because you're not doing it anymore. Well, until the next time, this is Al signing off from the Bonner Report. Hope you enjoyed it. And and you know what? Before I leave this report, I'm going to actually show you a little bit of what it's like driving inside of one of these cars. I found a cool clip online, so I'll tap that into that. And I hope you enjoy that. So have a good night.
That's when you know the weapon is still out there, waiting for its true master to be unmasked.
We have the DNA, we have the geofence,